You think you've seen it all in the world of hip-hop beefs, but nothing prepares you for what just went down behind those cold steel bars in Louisiana. This morning, the No Limit empire was rocked to its very core when word leaked out. C. Murder, Corey Miller himself, was viciously attacked inside the prison where he's already spent over 2 decades locked away. Sources inside the facility are whispering that it wasn't just some random jailhouse scuffle. This was personal, brutal, calculated. Multiple inmates reportedly jumped him in the shower block. Shanks were pulled. Blood hit the concrete. Guards took minutes to respond while the man once feared as one of the most dangerous voices in rap was left battered, bleeding, barely conscious. And then, the bombshell dropped. Master P, Percy Miller, C. Murder's own older brother, the man who built an empire, lost it, rebuilt it, and swore he'd do whatever it took to get his little brother home, broke his silence in the most explosive way possible. Just hours ago, a raw, unfiltered video surfaced. Master P, eyes bloodshot, voice cracking with rage and pain, staring straight into the camera and delivering a message that has the entire hip-hop community holding its breath. I tried to keep peace. I tried to stay quiet, but y'all crossed a line. They touched my blood, they touched my brother. Now it's war, real war, and I don't care who hears it. The internet exploded. Fans are divided. Some are screaming that Master P is finally showing loyalty, that the No Limit family is back in beast mode. Others are terrified, whispering that this could pull the entire Miller dynasty into something far darker than any diss track or versus battle. Was this attack random prison violence, or was someone pulling strings from the outside? Did old enemies inside those walls get a green light? And the biggest question burning right now, is Master P about to go full scorched earth to protect his brother, or is this the moment the cracks in the famous Miller Brotherhood finally shatter for good? You're not gonna believe what happened next. Stay locked in, because this story is about to get a whole lot messier. The video surfaced at 3:17 a.m. Pacific time, and by sunrise the entire No Limit legacy was on fire. Master P sitting in what looks like his home studio in Baton Rouge, lights dim, only one ring light hitting his face. He's wearing that signature tank top, gold chain heavy on his chest, but his eyes, man, those eyes tell a different story. They're red, swollen, like he hasn't slept in days. Voice low at first, almost whispering, then building like a storm rolling in off the Mississippi. I stayed silent for years. I prayed, I paid lawyers, I talked to governors, I did everything a big brother's supposed to do. But today they tried to take my heart out my chest. They jumped my little brother in that shower. 4-on-1, Shanks out. They wanted him gone. They wanted Corey Miller erased. But God got him. He's still breathing. And now y'all done woke something up in me that I buried a long time ago. He pauses. Wipes his face with the back of his hand. Fans watching are already typing in all caps. P going in. This ain't a drill. Someone gonna pay for this. Then the twist nobody saw coming. He leans closer to the camera. I know who sent the message. I know who paid for those blades to get inside them walls. And I promise you on my mama grave, I'm coming for every single one of them. Names, dates, bank accounts, I got receipts. This ain't just prison talk. This real life. And when Percy Miller say war come, the clip cuts there. Views hit 1 million in under 2 hours. Twitter, sorry X, is a war zone. Hashtag justice for C. Murder trending worldwide. Old No Limit soldiers posting throwback photos of the tank with captions like, family first always, and, we ride or die, but not everyone cheering. Some fans from the other side of the family beef drop bombs. Where was P when Silk needed him? He let Romeo take all the shine, now he wanna play savior. The Miller family cracks that never fully healed start splitting wider. Inside the prison, word spreads fast. Inmates who were there when it happened start leaking details to their people on the outside. One guard, anonymous of course, texts a blogger, it wasn't random. They knew his routine, waited till count cleared, 3 from one block, 1 from another. They kept saying, this for the streets while they swung. Another source claims C. Murder fought back hard. Broke one dude's jaw before they overwhelmed him. He's in medical now, fractured ribs, deep cuts on his back and arms. Concussion, but alive, stubborn as ever, refusing to talk to investigators. Just keeps repeating, tell P I'm good. Back in the free world, Romeo Miller, the nephew who once carried the torch, posts a cryptic story on Instagram. Black screen, white text, blood don't lie, pray for Uncle Corey. No mention of his dad, no direct support for the war talk. Fans read between the lines. Is Romeo staying neutral, or is he low-key siding against the escalation? The comment sections turned toxic quick. Romeo soft. He forgot where he came from. P raised him better than this. Then Silk the shocker. The middle brother who's been quiet for years, drops his own video. Shorter. Rawr. Filmed on a phone in what looks like a hotel room. Y'all don't know what we've been through. Corey my heart. P my heart. But this pain different. I ain't on no camera flexing. I'm hurting. Real hurting. Whoever did this, y'all don't want the old Silk to come back out. Trust me. He ends it by blowing a kiss to the camera. Love you Corey. Hold on brother. Tears in his eyes. First time fans seen Silk cry since the old days. The family starts getting pulled in every direction. Mia X, the first lady of No Limit, goes live on Instagram. Voice shaking. I prayed with P last night. He broke down. Man never cries, but he cried for his brother. This ain't entertainment y'all. This real. Somebody tried to kill Corey. And if we don't speak up, they might finish the job. She tags every major rapper she knows. Kendrick, Drake, Meek, Wayne, y'all got platforms. Use them. Hashtag free C murder. Social media detectives get to work. They dig up old beefs. Remember when C Murder was accused in that nightclub shooting back in 2002? Some say the victim's family never forgave. Others point to rival gang members who got locked up around the same time. One viral thread claims a certain New Orleans kingpin, now supposedly out on parole, made a phone call the day before the attack. No proof, just rumors, but rumors spread like wildfire in this climate. Master P doesn't post again that day. Radio silence, but his team leaks that he's already on the phone with high-powered attorneys. Private investigators, even reaching out to old music industry connects who owe him favors. Word is he's putting together a war chest, not just for legal, for protection, for retaliation if it comes to that. Fans start speculating wild. P bout to buy the prison. He gone pull a 50 Cent and start a security company just to get inside. No Limit forever bout to turn into No Limit Vengeance. Night falls. Another leak hits, this one from a nurse at the prison infirmary. She says C Murder was mumbling in his sleep. Kept repeating, tell P. Don't do it, don't go back, over and over. Chills run through every fan who reads it. Is Corey trying to stop his big brother from crossing a line he can't come back from? Or is he warning that the people who attacked him are bigger than just inmates? Then the biggest shock of the day drops at 11:42 p.m. a second video from Master Pages, this one shorter. Darker. He's outside now, standing in front of his old childhood home in the Calliope projects. Rain pouring. He looks directly into the lens. No script, pure emotion. They think they can touch my blood and I won't respond? They wrong. I built everything I got from nothing. I can lose it all tomorrow if it means my brother breathes free. So listen close. Whoever greenlit this, whoever took money to make this happen, I'm coming. Not with words, with action. And when I find you, ain't no judge gon' save you. Ain't no lawyer, ain't no cell. This personal now. He stares for 5 long seconds. Then walks off camera. Screen goes black. No music. Just rain. The internet loses its mind. The rain keeps falling on that old Calliope Projects house as Master P's second video ends. But the storm? That's just getting started. Within minutes, clips get reposted everywhere. TikTok stitches blow up with people lip-syncing his last line. Ain't no cell gon' save you. Sound gets remixed into drill beats. Memes flood in. P's face photoshopped onto action movie posters, captioned, "When Big Bro says it's personal." But underneath the hype, a darker current starts moving. By morning, law enforcement in Louisiana issues a vague statement. An incident occurred at Louisiana State Penitentiary involving inmate Corey Miller. The matter is under investigation. No further comment at this time. That's it. No details. No confirmation of injuries. Fans smell a cover-up. Hashtags shift from hashtag justice for C Murder to hashtag they trying to silence him. Conspiracy threads explode. One popular account with 400k followers posts, "This ain't random. C Murder was about to get a new hearing. Somebody didn't want him out." Connect the dots. Inside the Miller family, tensions hit boiling point. Romeo Miller finally breaks his silence with a full Instagram live. He's in his car, parked somewhere in Calabasas, sunglasses on even though it's night. Voice steady but you can hear the strain. "Look, I love my Uncle Corey. That's blood, always will be. I pray for him every day. But y'all gotta understand, my dad been carrying this weight alone for 20 plus years. Lawyers, appeals, media, everything. He never asked nobody for nothing. Now he out here talking war? On camera? That ain't helping Corey. That's putting a bigger target on his back. On all our backs. I respect P's pain. I feel it too. But we gotta be smart. Not reckless. Comments go nuclear. Half the chat calling Romeo a sellout. He living in Cali eating good while Uncle rotting. Romeo forgot the tank logo on his chest, the other half defending him. He right though. P talking like he bowed to go Rambo. That's how you end up locked up too. The family split becomes public. First time since the early 2000s beefs that the Millers are airing it all out in real time. Silk the Shocker doesn't like what he sees. He jumps on Twitter, rare for him these days, and drops a thread. Y'all turning my brother's pain into content. Stop. Romeo my nephew, P my big brother, Corey my twin soul, we all hurting different ways. But tearing each other down online? That's what the enemy want. We been through too much to let outsiders dictate how we move. Pray for Corey, pray for peace in this family. That's all I'm saying, but peace? Not happening. A new voice enters the chaos, Kaya, the outspoken rapper and No Limit affiliate from back in the day. She goes live wearing a black tank top with "Free C Murder" scribbled in white marker. She's heated. Y'all got Master P out here crying on camera and Romeo wanna play diplomat? Nah, Corey been in that hellhole since y'all was in diapers. P built empires, lost empires, still fighting for his brother. And now his own son wanna tell him how to grieve. Boy bye. If Romeo's so smart, where his lawyers at? Where his private investigators? P the one putting up the money, the connects, the everything. Let that man cook. If he say war, then war it is. No limit till I die. The live gets clipped and shared so fast it crashes Kaya's follower count upward by 50k in an hour. Old No Limit soldiers start reposting it. Mystical drops a fire emoji under the clip. Trina comments, "Speak on it sis." Even some newer rappers like Sexy Red repost with "Free that man FR." Momentum swings back toward Master Pages, the narrative shifts. He's not reckless. He's the last real one standing up. Meanwhile, more leaks from Angola prison. A former inmate who did time with C Murder does an anonymous podcast interview. Voice distorted. "I was there the day it happened. They didn't just jump him. They was yelling specific shit. This for the 9th ward. This for the old beef. Tell P we ain't forgot." Somebody from the outside been feeding these dudes orders. And the guards? They slow walked it on purpose. I seen one guard turn his back and walk the other way while it was going down. Corey fought like hell though. Took 3 of them down before the 4th got him from behind. Man still got that killer instinct. The host presses. "You think Master P knows who's behind it?" The voice laughs low. "P knows. Trust me, P always knows. Question is, what he gon' do about it?" That same night, Master P's PR team, quiet for years, starts moving. They release a short statement through TMZ. Mr. Miller is deeply concerned for his brother's safety. He is working with legal counsel and appropriate authorities to ensure a full investigation. Any attempts to intimidate or harm Corey Miller will not be tolerated. It's formal. Restrained, but fans read it as code. P ain't backing down, he's just getting organized. Then the twist nobody expects. A blurry photo surfaces on WorldStar. Taken from inside the prison yard somehow. C Murder sitting on a bench in medical scrubs, head bandage, staring straight ahead. No smile, no pose, just that same cold look he had on old album covers. Caption reads, "He's still here. Still strong. They tried but failed." The photo gets verified by multiple bloggers. It's real. First image of him since the attack. Fans lose it. Comments flood. "Look at him. Unbreakable. They can't stop a legend. Pee-wee with you till the end." But one comment stands out. Posted from a burner account. "Tell Percy the price just went up. Next time we won't miss." It gets screenshotted before it's deleted. Threat? Extortion? Warning? Nobody knows. But it's enough to make everyone realize this isn't staying inside the prison walls anymore. Master P sees it. Sources close to him say he didn't sleep that night. He called old friends, old enemies, people he hadn't spoken to since the 90s. Word spreads through the streets of New Orleans. Percy Miller is asking questions. Quietly, dangerously, and when he asks, people answer. The next morning, another video drops. This one not from Pages, from C Murder himself. Smuggled out somehow. Grainy. Filmed on a contraband phone. He's in a dim cell. Voice raspy but clear. "They tried. They failed. I'm still breathing, still fighting. P, I love you, big bro. But listen to me. Don't lose yourself behind me. You already did too much. Let the lawyers handle it. Stay free. For me, for the family. I got God with me in here. I'ma be alright. He looks at the camera for a long second. Then whispers. But if they come again, tell MC Murder still got hands. The video cuts. Internet erupts again. Some cry, some cheer. Most just sit stunned. Corey Miller, after 20 plus years locked away, still protecting his big brother from the inside. But Master P? He don't post. He don't speak. He just moves. C Murder's smuggled video hits like a grenade in the middle of an already burning battlefield. Fans who were split seconds ago now rally harder. The clip gets stitched, slowed down, sped up, analyzed frame by frame. People zoom in on his face, still handsome despite the years and the bandages, eyes sharp, no fear, just that same defiant stare from the Life or Death album cover. Comments pour in. He protecting P from the inside, realist nigga breathing. They can lock the body but not the spirit. The video racks up views faster than anything Master P posted. It's raw, unfiltered, no PR polish, and it changes everything. But Master P? He's still silent on socials. No reaction video, no tweet, nothing. Insiders say he watched the clip alone in his home theater at 2 a.m. Paused it on Corey's face, and just sat there for 20 minutes without moving. Then he made one phone call. Nobody knows who, but 30 minutes later, a black Escalade pulled up outside his gate. Two men got out, suits, no smiles. They stayed inside the house till dawn. When they left, P's security doubled overnight. New cameras, new cars parked on the street. Neighbors in Baton Rouge start whispering, Percy ain't playing. The prison responds, finally. A press release from the Louisiana Department of Corrections. Inmate Miller was involved in an altercation. Medical attention provided. Disciplinary actions pending against involved parties. Facility remains secure, dry, robotic. Fans call it damage control. One viral tweet reads, they say, altercation, like it wasn't a hit. Free C Murder or shut up. The department's socials get ratioed into oblivion. Then the street starts talking louder. In New Orleans, old heads from the Magnolia, Calliope, Iberville, places where No Limit was born, hold court at barbershops and corner stores. Stories circulate. Them dudes who jumped him? They from the other side of town. Beef never died. Heard the green light came from somebody who lost family in the 90s beef. P already know the names. He got people inside and outside. One respected OG does a low-key interview with a local YouTube channel, face blurred. Percy built his life clean. But family different. If Corey hurt again, Percy gone burn it all down. And ain't nobody gone stop him. Not the law, not the industry, not God. Back online, Romeo tries to regain control. He posts a picture of him and Corey from the early 2000s, both in tank jerseys, arms around each other, smiling big. Caption. This the real, not the drama. Uncle Corey, we love you. Stay strong. Family forever. It gets love from some, but others clown him harder. Too late for Photodump's nephew. Where was this energy when P was talking war? The divide deepens. Some fans start unfollowing Romeo. Others create sides. Team P versus Team Romeo. It's ugly. Family business turned public spectacle. Silk steps in again, this time smarter. He does a joint live with Mia X. Both in a studio, no filters, just real talk. Silk speaks first. I talked to P last night. Man hurting bad, but he listening to Corey. He ain't rushing nothing stupid. We working behind the scenes. Lawyers on it, investigators on it. We got new evidence coming up for Corey's case. Real evidence. This attack might actually help push his release. God works mysterious. Mia jumps in, voice fierce. Exactly, we turning pain into power. But y'all gotta stop pitting family against family. Romeo love Corey same as us. P love Romeo same as us. Stop giving the devil free entertainment. The live calms some flames. Views hit 500,000. Donations start pouring into Corey's legal fund, the one P quietly restarted years ago. Within hours it jumps from 80K to 250K. Fans from all over sending Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. Captions read, for the tank, free true. No limit till we free him, but the calm don't last. Late that night, another leak. This one explosive. Audio from inside the prison, contraband phone recording. You hear scuffling, then voices. Clear as day, one dude yelling. P gon' pay for this. Tell him the price double now. Another laughs. He think he untouchable? We got reach too. Then sounds of guards rushing in. Recording cuts. The clip gets sent to multiple blogs. Authenticity debated for an hour before a former Angola guard confirms on a podcast. That's real. I know them voices. Them the same ones who jumped him. The streets react fast. In Baton Rouge, a caravan of cars with no limit flags rolls through Percy's old neighborhood. Horns blaring, people hanging out windows yelling, "Tank forever," it's support. But it's also a show of force. In New Orleans, rival sets start posting cryptic threats. One Instagram story. Black screen, white text. Somebody better tell P to chill before more blood spill. Deleted in minutes. But screenshotted everywhere. Master P finally breaks silence, but not how anyone expects. No video, no live. Instead, a single photo on his Instagram. Him in a black hoodie, standing in what looks like a lawyer's office. Desk full of papers. One hand on a thick file folder labeled Corey Miller. Appeal. Caption. Work. Not words. They tried to take my brother. I'm taking his freedom. Watch. Simple. Powerful. Comments explode with fire emojis, praying hands, tank symbols. Even skeptics soften. P back in CEO mode. This the real bag, lawyer up and shut him down. Then the biggest twist yet drops at sunrise. A major hip-hop news site breaks a story. Anonymous source claims Master P met with a high-profile civil rights attorney. The same one who worked on some big wrongful conviction cases. They're prepping a federal lawsuit against the prison for deliberate indifference and failure to protect. But here's the bomb. They're also alleging the attack was orchestrated with external influence and plan to subpoena phone records, visitor logs, financial transactions. If true, this could expose names. Big names. People who thought they were safe outside those walls. Fans go insane. P bout to snitch on the snitches. This bigger than music now. They scared now. But others worry. If he start naming names, bodies gon' drop. The tension hits fever pitch. Inside the prison, C Murder gets word of the lawsuit talk. Sources say he smiled for the first time since the attack. Told a nurse. Big bro still got that fire. But tell him, keep it clean. I coming home the right way. Master P sees the message. He nods. Then he makes another call. This time to an old friend in the industry. Someone with pull. Someone who owes him. The conversation lasts 3 minutes. When it ends, P smiles small. First time in days. Whatever coming next, it's coordinated. It's calculated. And it's coming fast. Master P's single photo with the appeal folder becomes the new banner for the movement. Fans turn it into profile pics. T-shirts mock-ups flood Etsy overnight. Black background, white text, work. Not words. Underneath a grainy shot of C Murder in his prison scrubs. The legal angle starts gaining real traction. Hip-hop blogs run headlines like, Master P sues Angola. Claims conspiracy in Brothers attack. And, No Limit CEO turns civil rights warrior. Even mainstream outlets pick it up. TMZ, Complex, The Root. They quote anonymous sources saying the lawsuit could name correctional officers, prison gang leaders, and possibly outside financiers. The word, RICO, starts floating in comment sections. Fans speculate wild. P bout to racketeer the whole system. This how you get a pardon. Expose the corruption. Inside the Miller circle, things start shifting. Romeo sees the momentum and pivots hard. He posts a video from his Los Angeles home studio. No sunglasses this time, eyes clear, voice calm but firm. I've been quiet because I didn't want to add fuel. But seeing my dad lock in like this, seeing Uncle Corey still fighting from inside, changed my mind. Family first, always, so I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I just wired $100K to the legal fund, and I'm reaching out to every connect I got in the industry. We getting Corey home, the right way. P, I love you dad. I'm with you, no more division. The post gets flooded with hearts. Old beef commenters quiet down. Even the haters have to respect the backdrop. Romeo follows up by sharing his own throwback clip. Him as a kid on P's shoulders at a No Limit show. Corey in the background hyping the crowd. Caption. This why we fight. It humanizes everything. The family starts looking united again. Silk reposts it with, that's my nephew. That's my blood. Mia X adds, now we cooking. But the streets don't move as fast as Instagram. In New Orleans, word spreads that the attackers got moved to solitary. Not punishment, protection. Rumors say they started talking, naming names to save their own skin. One source leaks to a local news station. Two of the inmates claimed they was promised money wired to their people outside. Said the order came from somebody who lost kin in the old No Limit vs Uptown beef. No names yet. But the dots connect back to the 90s. Fans dig up old articles about unsolved shootings tied to the era. Threads go viral. This why Corey never got paroled. Somebody still holding grudge from 25 years ago. Master P makes his first public move since the photo. He does a surprise interview with DJ Academics. No pre-recorded, live on YouTube. P sits in a plain room, black background, just him and a chair. Ac asks the hard questions. P, you said war. Now you suing. What changed? P leans forward. What changed is my brother told me to keep it clean. Corey smarter than me sometimes. He know if I go street, I lose everything we built. So I'm going legal street. Subpoenas, depositions, discovery. They gone have to answer under oath. Who paid? Who called? Who looked the other way? And when the truth come out, the world gone see why my brother still locked up after all this time. Ac presses. You think this attack was to stop his release? P nods slow. I know it was. He had a hearing coming. New witnesses, new evidence. Somebody panicked, but they miscalculated. They woke the wrong one up. The interview ends with P looking dead at the camera. To whoever listening, the price ain't money no more. It's freedom, his freedom, and I'm collecting. Views hit 3 million in hours. Clips get turned into reaction videos. Academics breaks it down. This man just declared legal jihad on the system. Fans chant, "Free C murder," under every post. Then the counterpunch lands. A lawyer representing one of the attacker's families goes on a local news station in Baton Rouge. Claims the whole thing is a publicity stunt by Master P to revive his fading career. Says the inmates acted alone. No conspiracy, just prison violence. Calls P's lawsuit baseless harassment. The segment gets picked up nationwide. Fox News runs it with rapper Master P accused of exploiting brother's attack for fame. The internet splits again. Some believe it, P milked the drama, he need clicks. Others call BS. They tryna flip the script now that P got lawyers. Silk goes live furious. They calling my brother a liar? After they stabbed my twin in the back? Nah, we got proof coming. Watch. Proof drops faster than anyone expects. The civil rights attorney holds a press conference outside the courthouse in Baton Rouge. Cameras everywhere. He reads from documents. Bank records showing small wire transfers to family members of the attackers. Amounts too specific to be coincidence. Timestamps match the day before the assault. Visitor logs showing a certain individual visited the prison multiple times in the weeks prior. No name given yet, ongoing investigation, but he hints. This person has a documented history of animosity toward the Miller family. The presser goes viral. CNN picks it up. Even some true crime YouTubers start deep dives. The narrative flips back hard. P was right. They tried to silence him. This bigger than hip-hop. Inside Angola, C murder gets upgraded to the infirmary's private room. Better food, extra blankets, guards more respectful. Word is the warden don't want more heat. C murder uses a monitored call to reach Page's sources say the conversation lasted 12 minutes. Corey told him, I heard about the presser. Good work big bro, but stay focused. Don't let anger win. I'm proud of you. P reportedly got emotional. First time in years he let tears fall in front of anybody. That night, Master P posts again. A simple video, him in the same childhood home driveway. No rain this time, clear sky, stars out. Corey called me today. Man still worrying about me more than himself. That's my brother. So to everybody watching, thank you for the love, the donations, the prayers. We ain't stopping. Lawsuit filed tomorrow. More evidence coming. And to the ones who thought this would break us, y'all wrong. Miller's built different. No limit forever. Free C murder. He throws up the tank sign. Holds it long. Screen fades to black with text. The fight continues, but the fight just got deadlier. Because the next morning, a package arrives at P's gate. Unmarked box. Security opens it careful. Inside, a single shank, prison made, still with dried blood. And a note typed in all caps. Next time it's you. Tell Corey we ain't done. P don't call police. He calls his lawyers, then his security. Then he looks at the camera his team has rolling for documentation. They just made it personal. Again, and with that one line, the war leaves the courtroom and creeps back toward the streets. The unmarked box with the bloody shank sits on a table in Master P's home office like a declaration of war nobody asked for. Security footage from the gate camera gets reviewed frame by frame. No face, no plates, just a hooded figure in black drops it and walks off into the night. P don't flinch when he sees it. He just stares, then turns to his head of security, an ex-Marine named Big T who's been with him since the tank days, and says one thing: find out who delivered it. Quiet. Big T nods, leaves. Within hours, street connects in Baton Rouge and New Orleans get activated. Old favors called in, no police report filed, P handling this his way. The news of the threat leaks anyway, because nothing stays secret when the internet's watching. A blogger with prison ties posts a blurry photo of the shank next to the note. Caption: Master P received this at his home last night. Somebody saying the attack on C Murder ain't over. Post gets deleted fast but not before thousands screenshot it. Panic spreads. Fans flood P's comments. Stay safe P. They coming for the whole family now. Get security on Romeo and Silk too. Some start organizing virtual prayer circles on TikTok. Others post videos of themselves outside No Limit's old office in New Orleans holding signs. Touch P, touch us all. Romeo reacts quick. He flies private from Le to Baton Rouge that same day. First time he's been back in months. Posts a story from the plane. Window view of clouds. Text overlay. Heading home. Family over everything. When he lands, paparazzi catch him at the airport, rare for him these days. He waves them off polite but firm. Heads straight to P's house. Insiders say father and son hug long. No words at first, just that, then they talk for hours behind closed doors. Romeo emerges later and posts, Dad good. We stronger together. Appreciate the love, keep praying. Silk drives in from his spot in Atlanta. Pulls up in a blacked out Tahoe with no plates. Mia X rides shotgun. They all meet at the family home. The one P bought back in the Calliope after making it big. First time the core Millers been under one roof in years. No cameras, no lives, just family. They eat Mama Miller's old gumbo recipe. Talk about Corey as kids. Laugh, cry, remember the days before the money, before the beefs, before the prison. P reportedly tells them, Corey said keep it clean. So we keep it clean. But we don't back down. Silk nods. We got his back, from every angle. Meanwhile, the lawsuit gains steam. The civil rights attorney files the official complaint in federal court. It names the Louisiana Department of Corrections, the warden, 5 correctional officers by name, and John does 1 to 10 for the external conspirators. Exhibits include the wire transfer records, visitor logs, and now, the threatening package as evidence of ongoing retaliation. Press conference gets bigger. CNN, Fox, even international outlets like BBC pick up. American rapper alleges murder conspiracy in brother's prison attack. The story hits mainstream hard. People who never heard a No Limit record now know C Murder's name. Public pressure mounts. A Change.org petition for C Murder's compassionate release surges past 500,000 signatures. Celebrities start speaking. Meek Mill posts, Free C Murder. The system failed him long enough. Kendrick Lamar's team shares the petition quietly. Lil Wayne, who's had his own No Limit history, drops a subtle IG story. Old photo of him in C Murder backstage. No caption, just the pic. Fans read it as support, but the other side pushes back harder. A group calling itself Victims of No Limit Era Violence holds a small presser outside the courthouse. They claim the Millers glorified gang life in their music and now want sympathy. One woman, sister of a man killed in a 2001 shooting tied to C Murder's old case, speaks tearful, My brother never got justice. Why should Corey Miller get out now? It gets airtime. Splits opinion again. Some fans defend, he served his time. Let him go. Others go quiet. The moral gray area gets murkier. Inside the prison, C Murder stays isolated in medical. He gets extra visits from his legal team. They bring updates. He listens, smiles small, tells them, Tell P I'm proud. But tell him watch his back. These people don't play. He writes a letter, handwritten, scanned, leaked by a supporter. It reads in part, Big bro, I see what you're doing. The world's seeing it too. Don't let them pull you into darkness. You the light now. Keep shining for the kids. For the family. I'ma hold it down in here. Love always. Corey. Fans melt. The letter gets framed in edits. Set to old No Limit instrumentals. Shared millions of times. It reminds everyone this ain't just beef, it's brothers. Real brothers. Then the breakthrough nobody saw coming. One of the attackers, the one who got his jaw broken in the fight, cracks under pressure. In solitary, he requests a meeting with investigators. Says he'll talk if they move him out of state. Deal gets made quiet. He names a middleman, a former street figure from New Orleans who did time with him years back. That middleman allegedly got paid by a third party, someone with old money from the 90s drug game, someone who lost a close family member in the chaos of that era and blamed No Limit. Name drops in sealed documents, but leaks start. It's a name fans recognize from old diss tracks and street lore. Not a rapper, a ghost from the past. Master P gets the news at 4 a.m. He don't celebrate. He just nods, calls his attorney, push harder, we close. Then he posts one more time. Black screen, white text, truth coming soon, stay tuned, no limit, no surrender, free my brother. The post gets no likes from P himself, because he turns comments off. But the views? Astronomical. The world waits. Big T calls P an hour later. We found the delivery guy. Local kid, got paid $500. Says he never saw the face. Just a voice on a burner phone. But he kept the phone. We got it. P exhales slow. Good, now we trace it. The net tightens. The streets whisper. The courtroom looms. And somewhere in Angola, C. Murder feels the shift. He looks out his small window at the sky he ain't seen free in decades. And smiles. Because the tide? It's turning. Triumphant music explodes. Full orchestra swells with heavy 808s, church organ blasts, choir vocals hitting peak harmony, crowd chanting, no limit. No limit. In the background, the morning of the hearing dawns bright over Baton Rouge. Sky so clear it hurts. Outside the federal courthouse, the crowd stretches 3 blocks deep. Thousands. Black, white, young, old. Tank jerseys everywhere. No limit flags waving like battle standards. Boomboxes blasting. Make 'em say on loop. People hold signs high. Corey deserved better, family over everything, free him now or we shut it down. Helicopters circle overhead. News vans line the street. This ain't just a hearing anymore. It's a coronation, a homecoming, a revolution wrapped in one man's name. Inside the courtroom, tension so thick you can taste it. Master P sits front row center. Black suit crisp, hands folded, face calm but eyes burning. Beside him, Romeo on one side, Silk on the other. Mia X right behind, holding P's mama's old Bible tight to her chest. Lawyers in sharp suits flank the table. The judge, same no-nonsense woman who fast-tracked everything, bangs the gavel once. Room falls dead silent. Even the fans outside hush like they can feel it through the walls. The compassionate release motion gets called. Attorney stands, voice steady but thick with emotion. Your Honor, Corey Miller has served over 2 decades. He has shown remorse, rehabilitation. He has family waiting. But more than that, he has been targeted. Repeatedly, deliberately. We have presented irrefutable evidence, financial trails, witness statements, recorded threats, a physical attempt on his life inside a facility meant to protect him. The state failed, spectacularly. Keeping him any longer is not justice. It is vengeance. We ask this court to grant immediate release to home confinement, pending full parole review. Let him come home. The judge reviews the stack of exhibits. Pages turn slow. Every flip echoes. Then she looks up, directly at Master Page. Mr. Miller, I've read your brother's letter. The one he wrote from medical. He asked you to stay clean. You listened. You turned pain into proof. Into process. Into power. That is rare. This court sees it. The motion is granted. The room erupts. Cheers inside. Screams outside. P don't move at first. Just closes his eyes. One tear rolls down his cheek. The same cheek that took punches building the empire. Romeo grabs his dad's shoulder. Silk buries his face in his hands. Mia X starts shouting, "Thank you Jesus," over and over. Lawyers hug. Bailiffs can't even pretend to control it. Judge continues over the noise. Mr. Miller will be released to supervised home confinement effective immediately. Ankle monitor, curfew, check-ins, but home, with family. Congratulations. P stands slow, turns to the gallery, raises one fist. The tank sign. The whole room mirrors it back. Outside, the crowd hears the news on phones. Explosion, horns blaring, people jumping, crying, hugging strangers. Someone starts the chant. See murder. See murder. See murder. It rolls like thunder. Cut to Angola, medical wing. C. Murder gets the call from his lawyer. He sits on the edge of the bed, listens, hangs up, stares at the wall for a long second. Then he stands, slow, ribs still taped, scars fresh, walks to the window. Presses his forehead to the glass. Whispers, "I'm coming home, Mama. I'm coming home." Hours later. Gates open, not the big ones. The side medical exit. Unmarked van pulls up. Door slides. C. Murder steps out. First time in civilian clothes in decades. Simple black hoodie, jeans, sneakers. P scent. He looks up at the sky. Breathes deep like he's drinking it. Then he sees the caravan. Dozens of black SUVs. No limit flags. Family waiting. P steps out first. Brothers lock eyes across the lot. Time stops. 23 years melt. P walks forward. C. Murder walks forward. They meet in the middle. Hug so tight it looks like they're trying to merge back into one person. P's voice cracks. "Welcome home, little bro. Welcome home." C. Murder buries his face in P's shoulder. Shoulders shaking. "Thank you, Percy. Thank you for never giving up." Romeo rushes in next. Uncle Corey. They embrace. Silk piles on. Mia X crying happy tears. Kids, grandkids, everybody touching him like they making sure he real. The whole Miller clan circles him. Unbreakable now. P pulls back, looks at his brother. "You ready to go home?" C. Murder nods, smiles that old dangerous smile. Born ready. They load into the Escalade. Convoy rolls out slow. Fans line the highway. Signs. Phones up. Recording. Chanting. As they pass the Calliope projects, P lowers the window. C. Murder leans out. Throws up the tank. Crowd loses it. Fireworks someone set off illegally light the sky. It's chaos. Beautiful chaos. Back at the family house, the one P rebuilt, lights glow warm. Mama's old recipes on the stove. Music playing soft. Corey sits at the head of the table. First real meal. First real laugh. First real hug from nieces and nephews who only knew him from stories and pictures. P stands in the doorway. Watches it all. Eyes wet again. He don't say much. Just whispers to himself. "We did it. We really did it." Later that night, Master P posts one final video. Him and C. Murder side by side on the porch. Stars above. Brothers arm in arm. To everybody who prayed, who donated, who signed, who marched, who believed when nobody else did, thank you. From the bottom of our hearts. The Miller family whole again. No limit forever. But tonight, we just family. Good night world. We home. Screen fades to black. Text appears slow. Corey Miller. Free. Finally free. And somewhere in the distance, you can almost hear the old No Limit beat drop one last time. Triumph. Redemption. Family. Forever. And just like that, the impossible became real. Corey Miller, C. Murder, walked free. Not on a technicality, not on some backroom deal. But because a big brother refused to quit. Because a family refused to break. Because millions of fans, strangers, believers from every corner of the world said, enough, and turned pain into power. The Miller name, once torn by beefs, prison walls, loss, stands taller now. Rebuilt stronger. No Limit Forever ain't just a slogan anymore. It's a promise kept. Picture it. The family house in Baton Rouge lit up warm at night. Laughter spilling out the windows. Corey at the head of the table, plate full of Mama's gumbo. Kids climbing on his lap asking for stories from the old days. P sitting back, watching it all with that quiet pride only a big brother can carry. Romeo snapping photos. Silk freestyling low in the corner. Mia X leading Grace. For the first time in over 2 decades, the Millers ain't missing a piece. They whole. But the story don't end at the gate. It's just beginning. Corey's out on home confinement now. Ankle monitor blinking. Curfew tight. But every day he wakes up in a real bed. Smells real air. Hugs real people. Lawyers still fighting for full parole. Evidence from the attack still under review. That offshore account? Feds digging deeper. The man in cuffs? Facing charges that could lock him away longer than Corey ever was. Justice ain't instant, but it's moving, and the Millers moving with it. Fans still ride. Petitions hit 1 million signatures. Rallies keep popping up. New artists dropping. Free C. Murder. References in tracks like it's tradition now. The tank logo popping up in places it hasn't been seen in years. No Limit ain't dead. It evolved. It survived. It won. Master P said it best in that last porch video. Him and Corey side by side. Brothers. Equals. Survivors. We didn't just get him home. We proved something. Family don't fold. Love don't quit. And when you got God, good people, and a little fight left, anything possible. Thank y'all, from the bottom of our souls. We home. The screen fades slow. Black. Then white text appears one word at a time. Family. Redemption. Victory. No limit. Forever. Yo, if you made it this far through the drama, the twists, the tears, the triumph, hit that like button right now. Show the algorithm this story hit different. Subscribe if you ain't already. We got more real stories, more heat, more truth coming your way every week. Turn on notifications so you never miss when the next one drops. And drop a comment below. Tell me, what part got you the most? Was it P's war declaration? Corey's smuggled video? The family reunion at the gates? Or that final hug that broke the internet? Let me know your favorite moment. Who you riding with? Team P all the way? Or did Romeo win you back with that 100K drop? Spill it, debate it, keep the energy alive. This ain't just entertainment. This the realest comeback story hip-hop ever saw. Thank you for rocking with us. No limit till we die. Peace.